Y'all know how we coming. Good vibes and all that.
I got a whole lot of people that's been counting on me. Got this bad little shorty going down on the dick. I met shorty and we connected like the Wi-Fi. Hopped in the Phantom, disappeared like wildlife. I told niggas that I would make it, they say no.
Corday.
Some niggas that might eat up off of your plate. They call me
The edited
sliding on the
version.
E-way with the heat on the seat.
Excuse me.
I got tennis chains with crosses, but I still keep a piece. See, I was 12 years.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's that vibe right
It
there.
started
man.
off good, and then I don't know what happened.
Hey, I don't know why they be doing that, man.
Where was you
know
on
what I mean?
Spotify? Yeah, because Spotify don't do.
Nah, it's Apple Music, man.
You ain't got no Apple phone. That's
What
why
you
it
mean?
ain't.
What you
That's
talking
why.
about?
That's
Android do the joint you can switch now.
Why. Oh my
They
gosh.
do all that, man.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the Real Love and Basketball. I am Lee Tao.
Yeah, and I'm Daryl Tao.
You talking about
Yeah.
me?
What?
And I be like, it's Wednesday. Every time you come
Yeah,
in, you
yeah.
say, yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like ET. What up? What?
Oh my gosh. Y'all see Daryl got glasses on today
Yeah.
because he can't see.
Crazy. I got good eyes.
Coke bottle.
I'm trying to look sexy
Oh, shucks. For who?
for you.
Oh, yeah. That's the best answer
Yeah,
you done
you
gave
know.
all day today, daggone it. You see how he be trying it. Y'all see how he be trying my patience, y'all.
Nah, I feel him a little bit though, man. But I can't tell if I can really see better or not.
What? Have you looked at
Everything look a little bit closer, but at the same time, it look the same.
But it looks closer?
Yeah.
Does it look clearer?
The ground looks closer. Like I walk like this, cause that joint seem mad high. But now I take my glasses off, it seem all the way low. But
So you must have been sitting down here going like this all day.
Yup. The last 2 days I've been doing that.
That is dumb. What about what's the name? Did you try to read something? That's the test.
Nah, I haven't.
See if you can read what's on that screen right now.
I haven't.
What's at the top part? No, not the top part.
Live,
No, you can see that's bright as day red.
main cam,
'Kay.
HDR.
Okay.
Yeah. And then on the right,
What's underneath all that?
Real Love and Basketball.
What's to the right?
Comments and reactions. See what I'm saying?
That's 'cause
Yeah.
Oh, you looking at everything on the
No.
computer. You cheater.
Definitely not.
Anyways, what is going on today? What do we have going on today? What is the
Got it.
conversation? What is
Yeah, man.
what is your current events for today? I heard you say something, but it sounded real. I would know nothing about.
The Boosie movie dropped, man.
Oh my gosh, that was not what I
My
thought. You were gonna go with.
Yeah, my struggle, man. That joint, I haven't got a chance to check it out, but I like the way he promoted it. Like the way the things he's saying about, the culture not supporting him. Everybody want to go to YouTube and watch it and not, buy his movie. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody wants to go to YouTube and watch it.
Yeah,
So
I
he
don't
made it
know.
available on YouTube.
I don't know. Somebody might have leaked it. I don't know. I ain't digging into the story, but
Well, that's his
long
fault.
story short, it's on YouTube, and that's where everybody going.
He should have put
Yeah.
the money in. All the rest of these people be dropping stuff and making sure they have all the streams cut off. He should have did his due diligence.
I mean, even so, he still got a point. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Yes, I agree.
Even with his movie premiere, you know what I'm saying? I guess everybody ain't come out like they're supposed to, but on the mainstream movie, a lot of people attended premieres and stuff, so he was kind of hot about that. But
But
apparently
also,
it's a
did
good
he
movie.
market it right? So that is the key to all business, and this is what I'm
That's
learning
true.
slowly but surely. It ain't about the product. It ain't about none of that. I mean, it is about the product ultimately, but to get the product out there, it's all about marketing. Like if you have a dope marketing team and pull stuff together and you're blasting it, for example, God is dope.
Right.
God is dope, or even Art of Homage, right? They literally put the most subliminal but easiest marketing pieces together that just entices you.
Yeah.
And so, like for me, my attraction, I love hoodies and I love sneakers. Sneakers is my go-to. And just by me thinking that, I could go right on Instagram right now, and I promise you I could scroll, and a dope hoodie and sneaker set is going to pop up, and they got the right wording, and they got the visibility. So,
But that's also, too, what they call it, AI or something. Like,
what artificial intelligence stuff?
all that stuff, they tracking
But
that
the
at
point
same
is,
time.
if he would have done the same thing, see, you dig into all that stuff.
Right.
That's why you know about it. Now, what
Right.
about somebody like me that I would potentially watch it?
Yeah, I mean,
But you didn't
he's
blast it
independent
out
too,
there.
though. He's
What does that
independent. I
mean?
mean, it don't mean nothing. Even though you're independent, you still supposed to.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then what
So-
who you gonna get mad at? That's what I'm saying. Now, if he put a whole rack of bread behind it and then
Nah, I'm pretty
also
sure he did, though.
blasted and did the marketing and all that, and people then still didn't support, okay, I get it. Like,
Right,
all right,
right.
you get. But you did probably the underground supporters. You ain't do mainstream supporters.
Yeah,
so you
but
ain't
that
give
was
nobody
part
an
of, you're right.
opportunity.
You're right, but that was part of his thing. You know what I'm saying? If the people say they down with you and ride with you when you got something going on, you got to show up. Or just not show up to when it's a mainstream artist. You know what I'm saying?
But but we did that. But I'm saying he didn't put it out there, and I didn't know.
I knew about it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You dig into that to see that kind of stuff.
Right.
You constantly are on. It's like you just told me all the housewives was leaving. I don't know none of that. How am I supposed to know? I don't know nothing about these darn housewives.
The only reason I saw it because the Shade Room.
See, but Shade Room,
but-
Bootsy, they all be in the same thing.
Yeah, so it happened to go up, and once on like three other members did the same thing, like Portia did. So that's how I knew. I was like, damn, okay.
Well, like I
Yeah.
said, so back to Bootsy. I get it. Now, what I will completely agree with him is the fact that, yes, as Black entrepreneurs, as business people, as musicians, I do believe that a lot of us don't support when it comes to those type of visions, unless you're already huge, and people trying to jump on coattails, or
Right.
where you're potentially about to be huge, and now people trying to come out the woodwork because they know they about to latch on.
Right.
Then we don't pay for nothing. We always want something for free.
Yeah.
Like I just looked at your closet when I just cleaned out. So I'm that wife, and I completely reorganized Daryl's closet
Completely
and got
to a T.
everything together, and got all of his stuff that he don't wear together. And I literally, first of all, he's got. If I have a lot of shoes, this dude got tons. Like I did not even realize how many T-shirts he has, because you wear like 6 in rotation. But
Heavy rotation.
homie got a whole rack of T-shirts. And my point being is when I looked through them and I was folding them up, like legit, I commend you. Legit support a lot of people around us,
Right. For sure.
or have bought me stuff from other people. And I'm like, dang, you really are that type person. But then in the back of my mind, low key, I'm like, ain't none of these people buying none of our stuff. And our stuff is dope. But
Yeah.
however, my point is that's the problem that we come. Everybody's trying to get a hookup. Everybody wants to. Now, if you offer, so like for our circle, when we do stuff, whether
Right.
it be training or if we get, a fit, or if we know such and such came out and supported and looked out, or whatever case may be, we automatically, it's just in our nature, specifically in my nature too, just to give, not even because of promotion or anything like that, just because I like to, when somebody does right for me, I like to do right by everybody. That's
Yeah.
probably why my money is always short, because I'm spending it on everybody else all the time, right? But at the same time, we need to support each other a whole lot more.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
not just when we're great, like people have visions. My friends hit me up all the time. Like we've been doing this entrepreneur thing for 8 years now, and now people hit me. I have no problem giving advice, helping people navigate, understanding, visions. What does it look like?
Right.
What potential things? Do I know all the answers? No, but I'll be the first one to be like, oh, but you should Google this and you should Google that. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back to our conversation last week. Like, we need to support each other.
Yeah, for sure.
We need.
I think we're getting a little bit better ever since, the whole we only supporting ourselves or buying this and that from our peoples and stuff. So I think it is more of awareness, like ain't no more discounts like that. Or, I want to support you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like really going hard with it and letting it be known it's okay for you to charge me something and I'm gonna pay for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's true.
And that's what I said. Like the new hoodies that I dropped with Conquering Purpose, not me enjoying $65. But it's like the people that did buy, like, yo, I don't care if it was $100, I'm gonna buy it just
Right.
off of the strength
Right.
of support.
Right.
But also it's dope too.
Right.
So we going to that mindset, you know what I mean? You can circle the money around, like they say.
Right.
But that's what Boosie was saying, man. He was like, yo, I support everybody else, but I'm all on the scene for y'all type thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which I get it. So, Bootsy, congratulations. I know I'll be watching your documentary because it's going to be in our house some point. That's all we've been watching.
And they say it's good, though. They say it's good.
I believe it. Listen.
They say it's good. He did a good job.
I am not one to knock anybody's doc. You know why? Because I'm nosy. I like to see what people went through. And I like to know people's backgrounds. Like, if I had a secret power, you know how everybody wishes they had a secret power? Like, my secret power, I wish I could be a fly on people's wall, or I could read people's minds. Because I love to see what people be going through or what they be thinking about. Not, I know it sounded kind of mean, what they be going through. But no, yes, like, what's happening? What made you think about that? What made you say
So you want to be in somebody's mind?
I do.
You sure that's a dangerous thing?
Nope.
If you really knew what people thought.
I do, because then I'll know which one of y'all really be fake when y'all come talk to me on a regular basis. Like,
that's all you want.
No, for real. No, for real. I really do. Like, I would love to be able to be that and experience and see different things and see different mindsets and different living situations. Like, I've always been the one, like, I don't knock the hood or, underprivileged areas, just because for me, although, you want to do better, you want to be better, I feel like there's a different mindset of appreciation when that's all you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is all you got, this is all you know, you're not going to be so greedy. Yes, I think you're not going to be so greedy to be like, I want this, I want more and more. Whereas if you go for towards a more lucrative area, everybody's trying to be with the Joneses, and everybody wants the next car, and everybody's got the big, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why. That's would be my secret power. And then my second secret power would be to fly. I just want to get up and fly. And y'all cannot tell me nobody else up on here don't know how to fly. Y'all can't say that. Has to be everybody's number one thing. Like, to just be like, all right, I'm out. And get up and fly. You won't want that.
Yeah,
See?
absolutely. I mean, it's
what
good.
I'm saying.
Yo, you need to go ahead and make that movie.
Who?
You.
I'm
Or
not-
write a story or something on it. Because your imagination.
It's not that deep.
It should be
It's very practical. If I were to have a conversation, like if we were in public and
that's
had
why
this
you add
conversation-
character to the person, though. What would you do if you was if you knew how to fly and
I'd be a nut.
and
I'ma
read
tell you.
people's minds?
I'ma tell you
Exactly.
that.
You know exactly what you would do.
I'd be I'd be listening to all y'all. I'd be cracking
Right.
up, looking at y'all, and y'all be thinking that y'all be telling stories. I'd be all in y'all business. That's just like that movie. They already made a movie like that.
Who?
What men want, what women want. Remember what came out with Women Want, and he hit his head. I forget who the actor is. Whoever's watching, put it in the comments. But he hit his head. He was a rich advertiser, I think, something like that, and he was trying to figure out something. I can't remember the plot, but anyways, I remember he hit his head, and when he woke up, he was able to understand women more, like by putting on their stockings and smelling lipstick, and so his mind, he could read and understand their mind. That was dope.
Yeah,
I would love to have that, but I would need it for both sides. I don't just want to read y'all's men, because y'all's minds probably be mad boring. And on,
you think so?
yes,
And on repeat.
and on repeat, yes.
You be out here fighting after people, man.
Who me? No,
Mhm.
no, I wouldn't, because I would know, and I'd just be like,
Right. That's
I'm not-
it.
I know you talking about my husband. He's mine. Okay. Like,
Stop.
it's like, but anyways, yes. So everybody, go out and support. Go out, support Lil Bootsy.
How you feel, man? We back on live.
I'm excited.
I
Because
know
see,
you
look,
love your
people are talking to us.
Your vibe is a whole.
First of
it's
all,
different.
don't do that, because
Your vibe is different. You're like, hold on, I got somebody to talk to.
because this is I like to talk and you
Yeah.
don't.
Right.
You like to think
Yeah.
and watch documentaries all
That
day.
is true. I don't like to do a lot of explaining. I don't listen to Dom Kennedy, and I got a new respect for Dom Kennedy. If y'all don't know him, he's a West Coast rapper. I think he's from LA. But he was talking about, and every time he rap, I'm like, yo, why he rap like that? It sounds like he rap like he talking. You know what I'm saying?
Like he's like literally talking.
Matter of fact, your brother put me on with him. So I'm like, yo, the joint is dope, but he rap a little different. But he was talking about it on the day with Talib
Glasses
Kweli.
are cute, by the way.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
You flirting with me on air. Well, anyway, he was talking about that's the way I talk. So how he raps is exactly how he talk, and got a new found You know what I'm saying? Respectful. Yeah,
Appreciation.
yeah.
So like literally, I could be in a rap right now,
Yep.
moving up and down. How
Uh-oh.
you go down,
How I go?
all the way around.
Yo, we in midday. You talking about some high?
Bruh, relax.
Come
See,
on,
you
man.
do too much. You do too much.
Hey, but she we back on live, man. So she
Momo, don't be trying to correct my dialect. I said Boosie.
get her,
Bootsy. Bootsy. I'm not
get
Tina.
her.
Bootsy.
How do it feel to be live? To be live, your purpose. Oh, to live
Oh.
your purpose. My fault.
See, them glasses don't work. You had me second guessing. I said, I know that thing say live. but
Hey, Jay, man, it feels good, man. Feels absolutely good. It's a blessing. You know what I mean? Just to wake up and be able to come down to your basement and do something and create.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
It's hard. He don't like to tell truth.
Nah, but is it?
It
Yeah,
is.
I mean,
But the truth
you want to
is,
hear the
you was just laid out on the floor 15 minutes ago, ready to go to sleep. It's
Right.
tiring. It's long.
yeah.
It's nonstop. That's the thing that people fail to discuss when it comes to entrepreneurship and living out your purposes. Well, specifically entrepreneurship, because living out your purpose doesn't necessarily mean
Mhm.
that you're an entrepreneur. In
Right,
this
right, right.
line of purpose, yeah, the glitz and glamour about we making it, we whoop whoop. Look at our social
Mhm.
media, look at our
Right,
product,
right.
we killing it. Stop lying and tell what's behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, you're sleepy. It's
Mhm.
nonstop. When you want to take a vacation, you really can't really enjoy a vacation
right.
because you have a whole business to make sure that it runs. Now, when you get to what's my man's name for Amazon? When you get to that level of success in entrepreneurship, yes,
Jeff Bezos.
yes, then you can woo-side and you can really enjoy it. But the groundwork right now, when you're
Foundation.
building and trying to kill it,
Yeah.
listen, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard. And then when you're doing
Make
it,
you want to fight, make you want to quit, make
Right.
you want to cry, you,
Right.
you laugh, you smirk, you got all these different emotions, like
Right.
Nipsey said.
did your phone just give us what's the name?
Man, answer this.
I wish you would. Did your phone get see? We gotta see. Perfect example. That's our business line right now. Why this phone is down here, I don't know. But did your phone just do a whole storm?
No.
A storm noise?
Nah,
No, legit.
my cell phone.
Yeah, because you still got your Bluetooth on, don't you?
Yeah. You smell out your mouth.
Sorry. Anyways, yes, when you're doing living in your purpose, it's hard,
Yeah.
but it is very rewarding because it's yours.
Yeah, and listen, this is the main thing. The main thing is, and how you know you walking in your purpose, if things it's going to be tough, but you're moving at a rate.
See, that's your
What?
phone.
That my phone. What are you talking about?
You swear you don't hear that? I'm sorry.
Lord, have
Everybody-
mercy.
no,
See what I'm saying?
let's switch-
She all in people's
No,
minds.
let's
and-
switch headphones.
Nah, she don't get it.
No, listen. You don't hear the what's
It's
the
on
name?
now.
No,
See, you got
It's your
superpowers and people.
bruh, it's your phone. It
not.
sounds like I got clicks. There's clicks in the phone,
Lord have mercy. Let me see.
and then it thunderstorm. It sounds like somebody's going.
Keisha said she heard it.
See?
Oh, it's right here.
Thank you,
You hit the
Mumu.
button.
I didn't hit no darn button. I did
Oh,
not hit
man.
the Mumu.
See?
Thank you, Mumu. See, I knew I won't tripping. How you didn't hear that?
I didn't. I don't know. It's the setup, like I said.
Well, that just goes to my point when I say men hear what they want to hear. Clear as day.
Oh man.
Back to the point. Yes. So living out your purpose, yes, it is. It's hard. It's
Read.
amazing though. When you start to have when you go through it, you have to have a mindset to celebrate the small victories. I think when you're
Yeah.
grinding it out, you're looking for your end goal early and not realizing that that's going to take time.
Yeah.
So you got to celebrate the small wins. So like in the beginning for us, it was one client. Hey, we got one source of income. It's two clients. And then when we got our 501c3, which came like, Lord, it normally takes like a 6 to 9 month process. We got ours in 3 months. Yeah, 3
Mhm.
months. Like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, those are the small victories that you got to celebrate. And then everything else will come. But it's hard.
Yeah.
I don't listen. I just like I say, marriage is not for the faint of heart. So is entrepreneurship.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying too. Like when when you walking in it, you know, could things kind of happen effortlessly. in a sense. It may not be all the way you want it, but it's coming and you can recognize it and you're comfortable with it. You're not so fearful.
Oh, yes.
And confident. You know, confidence is everything, whether you go from sports to, you know what I mean, anything you do. If you're confident about it and you kind of prepared, you know what I mean, you walk in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And actually can feel it. So if you do go through adversity, you're like, man, nah, this is it. I know it. You can't tell me nothing else. But if you're not walking in your purpose, when somebody tell you something or you feel a certain way that may not be as confident, then that's when you're going to fold. You're going to be like, man, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yes and no, though, because part of that confidence is you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So in the beginning, the uncomfort is going to not give you the confidence that you might be striving for in the beginning, but you just got to stay at it.
Right.
So it's not to say that you immediately you're going to be confident. Because, I mean, think about it. When we jumped out, even though I had a business, a master's in business, to actually run a business wasn't the most I wasn't super confident. I knew but it took time. It took questions. It took, you know what I'm saying? It took a little bit more experience to really get it. But I will agree and say that the part where you were like, it comes natural. Like your gift is the thing that comes most natural to you.
Yeah.
And when you expound on that gift, then you could potentially be walking in your purpose. But one thing that you also got to remember is we don't all just have one gift. And I think that's where people shortchange themselves. God has blessed many of us with multiple talents. And one gift might be a seed for a season. Another gift could be for another time. Maybe you have to juggle one or two because different people need different areas of your gifting, right? But you just, you like that?
Yeah, that's good.
I be hitting every single time.
You drop it.
I be dropping a little
nugget.
Come on,
you drop
Jesus.
a nugget.
You better speak. That's all. Manifest. But I think that's just part of the process of understanding who you are, understanding what you're trying to do, and then moving forward with it and not being scared when you're doing it. And then always surround yourself. I think that's one of the biggest issues too that people forget. So many people are trying to be in a progressive lifestyle, but you're surrounding yourself around duds. When they say pull yourself around millionaire, if you're gonna be around broke people, you're gonna be broke. If you're gonna be around millionaires, you're gonna be millionaires. That's true, but the other part that people forget is it's a mindset too. So you could be floating around millionaires, but if those millionaires aren't building your mind and aren't giving you the jewels and everything, you're gonna stay broke because it's a process. It's understanding. It's the building. It's surrounding yourself around those people. But now while you're here, how do you utilize what you're around? You know what I mean? Instead of just sitting there, it's not just going to happen just because you're standing around everybody.
Yeah, one of the things I think about too when they in scripture is saying your gift will make room for you. I think that's one of the most profound scriptures sayings ever, because it's true. It holds true. Your gift, what you do absolutely well, whether it's your personality, whether you're a people person, whatever you do, you get in them rooms, you're going to feel confident. God can put you where you're supposed to be, and you got to be confident and know and trust that he, you know what I mean? Your gift will absolutely make room for you.
Let me be specific so I can build. For those of y'all who want this scripture to stand on, it's Proverbs 18:16, and it's a powerful statement that reveals the answer. A man's gift makes room for him. Know what you were designed to be, and know your gift. God has put a gift or talent in every person that the world will make room for. It is this gift that will enable you to fulfill your vision. Again, Proverbs 18:16. So y'all can write that down. For those of y'all who are trying to figure out your gift, and for those of y'all who are trying to follow your purpose, there you go. There goes one that you could put on your wall, hang on your phone, put it somewhere so that you're reminded every single day. But back to what you were saying, that comment is very true. Because I can say with C-Tab, Grant, it's nowhere near where our vision has built us. But we had the epiphany just the other day. We think we thinking too small.
Absolutely.
And that's
what
why
it is.
it's we're like slowly like treading, right? But we're not booming yet because we might just be thinking too small. And this goes to another plug back to Michael Todd, crazy faith. Like sometimes you gotta get to a season. For me, you gotta build on that faith. But once you get there and you understand who you are, or not even when you understand who you are, just you understand who God is and how amazing He is and what He can do for you, no matter what. You gotta start just having some crazy faith and just leaping out there and taking chances and praying. Now be smart about it. I'm not saying just go out there and just, you had a $100,000 job, I'm just gonna leave and you ain't got no plan. That's dumb. Because it also says faith without works means you gotta work it.
Right.
Faith without works is dead. So don't do that. But build. Have crazy faith. Dream big.
That's true.
I personally just went and saw this lot for the houses that I desire to live in this area. I love being 10 minutes from the bridge, for those of y'all who don't know, from Maryland. I love being 10, 15 minutes from DC. I love being able to go to the store. It's 5 minutes away. Like, I'm all about location and convenience right now in my life. Now, there's a lot of people who got beautiful houses, but they got to travel 20, 30 minutes. That's not me at this point. Maybe later in life. But right now, if I need to go get some diapers, I want to go right down the street and be done with it, okay? I don't want to travel and have to be able to listen to a whole sermon to get to the store, okay? So, my dream is when we get our home, it's here. Now, if you know where here is, everything is $800,000 or more.
Yeah, ridiculous.
However, why not? Why can't I dream? Who knows what God might do? He might blow our bank account out the water and it'd be like, oh, this is nothing. Like, this is chump change. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? But I have to, and this is my shift for this week. My shift has been, he says I have an imagination. He says I should write. I truly have felt the past several months that my imagination and my hope has been stagnant just because I feel like we're supposed to be in certain places of our life right now, and it hasn't happened, hasn't come to fruition. So my mind has definitely, when like you ask, what do I need? What am I looking for? What do I want to do? My vision has been blurred and my imagination has been, like I don't know anymore because I'm almost in fear of saying what I want because I don't even know if it's going to happen anymore. That's how I was feeling. But through these sermons and through just being faithful and truly just telling, and this is when I be telling, and you can look at all of our past shows. When I tell y'all, just be honest with God. Sometimes you just got to be honest and cry out. And he's not, you got to fuss. You got to say what you got to say. And I got to the point, I was like, Lord, you got to ignite my imagination again. Ignite my hope. Like, what am I missing? Because I want to get back there. I want to be able to see, because when I can see, then I can continue to fight for that vision. And he's definitely has created lanes and has spoke through different things, and then has made me be a vessel to speaking to other people just within the past 72 hours. Like, I've been shocked how many people have hit me up randomly about different things where they needed life spoken into them, but it was the confirmation I needed to know he's hearing me and he's using me to do what I need to do, but it's also him. It was him. It wasn't me saying the messages that needed to be said. It was him, and it was his confirmation to me that, look, you're working, but that's me telling you. These people are coming to you because of me. So I hear your call. So I was like, all right, okay, let me go ahead and stretch it out.
But like you said, everybody has an imagination. You know what I mean? They just different from each other. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, like, if you can do it once, that thing will continue. You'll continue to dream and be like, yo, I can really do this. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you, and I give you an example on the documentary, and you know, I had a dream 2 days before we went to go shoot. I was like, yo, this would be crazy to do this and add that to it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna do it. I talked myself out of that joint like at least 6 times up until that joint. I called my boys, yo, what y'all think about this? Should I do this? You think this will work? everybody was like, yeah, man, that joint be dope. Go ahead and do it. So I'm like, man, nah, I ain't gonna do it. And then got to the point where I was like, all right, if I can execute this exactly like I see it out of my brain and execute it, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So now the confidence comes and you know it's God and you know you relying on your vision and bringing it life. Now the next thing I'm like, yo, I'm going forward. And once you execute that, it's stretching your faith, you know what I'm saying, to its max.
Now you gotta remind people though, that does happen, but there's also the moments where you stretched and God's gonna stop you too. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So
yeah.
Also,
there's a difference between stop and slow down, though.
Right. Well,
you know
yes.
He can stop you, that ain't your purpose. But if you slow you down or pivot you a little bit.
No. The stop also doesn't mean that it's not your purpose. The stop might be, this is not the way that I want you to do it.
Right.
I want this, but not this way, because this way is going to have some type of kickback to it.
Right.
I need you to go this way. So when you're doing this, as he's talking, one thing that I want everybody to remember is, yes, you take your leaps of faith. Yes, you try and risk, but you don't do that without the confirmation and presence of God giving you that go. Because if you go in your own flesh, you don't know what's going to happen from that.
Facts.
So you don't know even if that was it. You can't move. And you take that back. You can move in your own flesh, but if it doesn't work out, that's because God didn't tell you to do it. You know what I mean? So that's one big thing that we always be talking about, like, and this is our thing at home, like, it has gotten to the point, like, almost everything, he's got to get a little bit better with it, but almost everything that we do is prayer. Like, if I got to submit something, we pray. Hey, I'll call everybody, whoever in the house, come on, let's pray right quick. We got to pray over this. Like, because I want it to go through, but I also want to make sure that I'm staying in line with what God has called me to do. So if something doesn't happen, all right, God didn't call me to do it, but I have to be understanding that he can tell me that. And if I don't have the right mindset, and if I'm not talking to him and praying on a regular basis, instead of taking it as okay, skirt, I just told you to skirt, I'm going to take it as a hard hit, and then I'm being distraught, and then I'm be deterred from doing the thing that I've been passionate about. So, yeah, you gotta, this was definitely not the topic for today.
It won't.
It wasn't the topic for today. But, so those of you guys who have jumped out or who want to jump out, like we've always said, we're always here, but if God didn't give you that vision, be patient. If he didn't give you, if you can't jump and have peace about the jump, don't do it. I wish Tasha was up here, because Tasha just had her epiphany today, and I wish she could explain to y'all what that looks like from her perspective doing it now compared to us telling our story all the time. Maybe we'll get her on here one day. But anyways, all right. Anybody else has any questions? What's the topic for today?
I'm so glad you're back on live.
I told you. First of all, when
back in your bag, man.
When you go to season 2, I was just as energetic. Don't do that. I just didn't have nobody to talk to.
Yeah, but the topic.
that was shade thrown to you.
I see. That's what I mean. God.
Whatever.
I mean, many are called, but few is chosen. Matthew 22:14. But yeah.
What's the scripture since you quoting scripture today?
Well, you got it.
Nah, this is your scripture.
Many are called and few is chosen.
Who said it?
Jesus said it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. What you mean?
So Matthew didn't say it.
Go ahead. You can read it. You want.
All right. Many are called. So what does that mean? While I'm looking it up so people have it.
I just
clearly we having Bible study today.
Yeah.
Matthew,
when you feel the spirit.
Right.
Nah, but
Matthew 22:14.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my interpretation is, and I always like to lead with like experiences. That the simple fact of it is, you see people and they're trying to do something. They're trying to do something that other people are doing for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like they see this, they see that, but they're not called to do that. I mean, they're not chosen. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to listen, see what God have for you, be open to it, right? And really listen and embark on that thing versus, you hearing it, but you really still like in your own flesh. You know what I mean? But yeah, so you gotta, when you're chosen, you're designed and you purpose for this thing.
You mean, and when you actually embark on whatever that vision is that you have?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are chosen for certain things, but they just don't know.
Yeah.
You just gotta, but that goes back to understanding who you are, the understanding your gifts, working it out. But to your point, yeah, a lot of people try to emulate different things that they see,
right?
Not understanding the work that it took to get those people to get to that point, or how they got to that point, or but again, even timing, like, if you're trying to buy a car, you see this person with a nice car and you want to get that nice car. It's actually, I wish I could remember the sermon, but it's not to say that you can't get the nice car. It's to say, is it your timing for you to get the nice car? So you see, what I do, tease last time?
Timmy.
You said
Sam.
Timmy. You said, are we doing Sam's today? I said, you see Sam over there with the brand new F-150, and you want an F-150, and you and Sam, you and Sam work in the same department and everything like that. So in your mind, you're thinking, oh, we got the same salary. I should be able to get the F-150. So you go out and get the F-150, and now you're struggling with all different kinds of payments, not knowing that Sam's F-150 came as a gift because he's actually had an inheritance from his family, but he's working because he's being faithful over the money that he's got. So now you done took your whole situation and compared it to him, not knowing the details of how he got his truck, and now you sit in a rut.
You hold on right quick. You made that up.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't have no imagination couldn't write. You see what I'm saying? See what I got to deal with. She went through that whole layout for y'all, but she don't have no imagination how to write. Okay.
That's just
carry on.
Anyways, so now you don't put yourself in an unnecessary rut because of comparison, because you done looked at somebody else's situation and compared, thinking that you could handle what they had, not knowing their background.
Yeah.
So when it comes to saying many are called but few are chosen, means it's such a deep scripture to really expound on. It's not to say that you can't do and run the race, but to get through that race, there's a few select ones that are going to elevate and get through the race faster than others, because God has anointed you and appointed you to run this specific track.
Yeah, just like a pastor.
Right.
Like say some pastors, man, well, a lot of pastors you can't identify with, but you get that one or two, and you like, oh man, they hit the spot right here. They hit my spirit. I really feel them. You know what I mean? That's
right.
Because they're chosen. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people think they can pastor and lead people and do that whole thing, but nah, man, them people that really connect with you. That's because they exposed them and they designed and created for that. That's why you can identify with a Michael Todd or whatever, man.
Right.
You know, without shadow of a doubt, he's living in his purpose.
Right.
He's chosen, he's appointed and anointed to do this thing. And
then he has receipts, essentially, meaning like doors are opening for him that you can, and that's the other thing. Like for me, if you're truly chosen, when you discuss your path, when you discuss your journey, a lot of your moments of greatness is going to come because, the only way for you to explain those moments of greatness is God did it. It wasn't my hands. It wasn't I maneuvered. When it's literally like God, there's no other way for you to explain it, but God did it. That's chosen. It's just like when people go for a job, you're completely underqualified. You're underqualified. You don't have it. You're passionate about this position, but you don't have the education, total education. You don't have the experience. You're just totally underqualified. But you go for it anyway because the Lord told you to go for it. Or because you just have a strong passion and you want to see what's going to happen. And you get it. You're anointed for that position. You are chosen for that position, because what God said, he qualifies the unqualified, right? So when you get to that moment and you get it and you can't explain it, the only thing that you can say, yo, only God could do it.
Yeah.
Like that's
and you want to testify to everybody that in your family, your
right.
your friends, all that, everybody around, strangers.
Right.
Like, yo, look what just happened to me.
And that's comes from somebody who truly knows where their faith and where their heart comes from. Because you will find people who will do the same thing,
Right.
and they be like, yeah, I just did it. I did
facts,
that.
Right.
I'm self-made. I just took the chance. It's a whole lot of eyes there, brother. And if you live that life, and let this be a fair warning to everybody who's watching, if you live a life of eyes and you have nerve to say, I'm self-made, I'm going to tell you right now, I would repent quickly, because just as quick as you were self-made is as quick as God will take that self-made, that
Real
title
quick.
from you. And you'll have nothing to stand for other than your thoughts and your emotions and your ego that you're going to have to sit and face, because we can't live life like that.
Right.
You have to be able to be humble, have humility in your situations, pay respects where it needs to be paid, and then pass it forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's tread lightly, self-made folks. I ain't messing with you.
Right.
But go ahead. What else you was about to say?
Nah, I was just about to say, just to speak on, on the doc and Boo. You know what I'm saying? How many people just say he, you know what I mean, just a servant, and just, that he's walking in his purpose, his calling, and he's, big on faith, not, he gonna do it behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, or just do it by action, you know what I mean? And it's just, that's what, if a lot of people can speak about you like that, you know what I mean, it just hit different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Not too many people have too much to say bad about you, and, like, yo, they on this planet walking out and doing exactly what they are called to do.
Yeah, there's always gonna be somebody who's gonna say something bad though.
Yeah,
always.
for sure.
Always gonna be somebody who's
Saying
gonna
something.
hate. Because low key they're hating because you're doing what they want to do, or there's something they're envious of you. So always remember that. But the other thing that I was gonna say, when it says many are called but few are chosen, as you walk out your purpose, as you walk out and execute your gifts, as you're walking through this life, be cautious of who speaks into your life. Because sometimes people get prophetic words and that's sent to you, but it's not meant for you. Sometimes people's lines might be crossed, and sometimes the word is not bad, but sometimes it's not meant for you in that season. And a lot of people, this is where discernment comes into play. So if somebody prophesies over you, it's very important that you also pray on the words that they said, because what you don't want to do is to embody what they said, meaning you don't want to start to act out what they've told you, and it's not your timing,
Right.
or it wasn't yours. Because people can't speak stuff over somebody, and they could get it wrong. Nobody's,
Yeah,
at
exactly.
the end of the day, we're flesh. We are not Jesus in any way. We are not God in any way. You know what I mean? And we're not. So we have to be very cautious. So if anybody ever prophesies or speaks that life over you, we're grateful, but you also pray about that and be like, Lord, thank you for this word. Please give me peace, give me understanding. Show me if there's anything that of this message that's not supposed to be of me, or if it's not of you, bind it up and
Take it away.
Yeah, take it away. But you got to definitely be very, very cautious of when people speak life or prophesize over you.
Mm-hmm.
Because
and it's okay to say no. Some people put you in a situation where you feel like, oh, shit.
No, don't. Speaking of the word, no.
Nah, I mean, somebody get on you, man. You got to be able to say, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
I threw you off with that.
You did, because I was about to say something smart about your phone call. Daryl got be having these conversations with people, bro. And some people just, you don't know how you just know when somebody's just telling just so many stories. It just don't make no sense. And you just be like, and Daryl is the one, bless his heart. He's so kind. He's the one
Stop
when you
like
go
that,
to the
man.
mall and the people, oh, come here, can I offer you this lotion? And you be like, no, listen, first of all, it's
I
coronavirus.
mean,
It's coronavirus out here. We don't need to be touching on everybody. That's for one.
I'm saying they working hard all day trying to
But
get
two,
people to say, at least you can hear them out. You know what I
Daryl
mean?
will sit there and entertain them for 30 minutes, bro. Like, yo.
It depends, though. It depends how they approach it.
Never.
If they nice, if they nice and
look
friendly.
At his camera.
But some people just be annoying.
He
and
has
like, dog,
never
I told you.
turned anybody down.
Okay.
Never.
Ask CT what happened in 7-Eleven when a dude kept trying to sell me a donut because I had coffee.
How many times did he have to sell you?
He kept saying it like.
That's my point. That's my point.
Listen, no, listen.
You
listen.
let people continue.
No,
I
got
will
to the
shut you
second.
down from the get go. If I feel it in my heart, Lord forgive me if this is not supposed to be.
I get
what I'm
him
supposed
3
to do.
times.
See, that's what I'm saying.
3 times, and I was like, dog, I just said I don't want no more. Plus, I had CT with me, so I couldn't really.
That's 3 times too many. 1 time. It's just like the
that's
people.
Rude, though.
No,
man.
it's not. It's just
That
like the
is rude. Just
telemarketers that call you. Telemarketers stop calling my phone.
That's different. They
call
call every day, but
and
going
they
to the mall,
say,
you go once a week.
Hi, I want to offer you this. Da, da, da. Oh, sorry, no, thank you, I'm good. But ain't but da, 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 da. No, thank you, I'm good. But click. Now I give y'all 1 time in the mall. Hi, can I offer you? No, I'm good, thank you.
Can you take my number out your phone?
Listen, the mall, all y'all, the mall, telemarketers, even some friends. Well, I don't have no friends who do this, but Daryl's friends.
Why my friends got to do it?
Cause you already know some of Daryl's people. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Listen, I love y'all, but I be like, Daryl, if you don't hang up the phone, golly, you already know what they gonna talk about. I can tell you the whole story, what they gonna say before they say it, cause they about to come out with something simple. But anyways, watch all these people be like, who's she talking about?
Right, exactly.
Oh well. Oh, y'all be okay. We said we in the season. We telling truths.
Hey man, it's a beautiful season, man. Sit down and kick back.
You so excited. This thing so excited for this daggone baby. He just got glow. You think he done had another baby. So he looked at Zay and CT.
Talking about glow.
Yeah,
See a glow?
yes, look at your smile.
Well,
Look at your smile. You can't stop smiling. Anyways, back to the point. We're off track. Many are chosen. I mean, many are called, few are chosen. But anyways, no, John, we don't just have to listen. No, I have too much stuff on my plate to sit here and listen. Y'all come listen to this baby. Exactly. Ain't nobody come over here.
but yeah, that is true though. That's a great point, Jake. Some people, know what I mean, like you listen. And what I try to tell her is, I mean, I heard everybody out. You know what I'm saying? That whether
That's your
I
problem.
take some stuff in and let some stuff roll. That's just how I am. I ain't gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it don't make no sense at all, then I'm off that.
You're a
No.
lie.
Yeah, just because you don't know about it or you don't like it don't mean that it, nah, for
Well,
real.
listen,
I heard everything.
I wish we could have real talk. I just don't, cause these individuals will know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But
but I mean,
people
that's
be
true.
just listen. There's certain. Here's why I don't agree with that. I
Okay.
would agree with it if it was first, maybe second encounters. There's certain people that have been around for a long time that constantly tell different stories that at the end of the day, if you put it in front of the world knows it's a lie. Like, and
Is that
I
blatant?
have, yes, I could as soon as a phone rings and people's name, and I'd be like, here go, let's see what it is. And it'd be something so, and you'd be like, like it's comical to me. Like, what? This is why I say I wish I was in people's minds, because that'd be one of the first persons that I would be in to understand why.
Right.
What is your end game? What are you trying to get?
But that's what I'm saying, man. That's my point. You observe. I mean, until it gets to the point where you like, all right, that's enough.
At
But,
what point is that?
nah, man. You know, it don't be that deep though. It really don't.
I
what
just,
mean?
you
That's
know,
what I'm
I
saying.
just value my
If-
my minutes. That's my problem.
Yeah, for sure. Now, if you catch me in the middle of something, then
You still gonna entertain it?
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you do.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
you
not.
be short, but you still. I guarantee it don't. Lamar, it don't matter. You give them at least. You gonna give somebody at least 10 minutes of your time. You have never been on the phone and been like, "Yo, I just gotta call you back." Ever.
No,
ever.
That's because if the phone rings,
Ever. Let's put money on it. 10 minutes. You pay the phone. You giving everybody 10 minutes of your
That's
time.
not true.
Absolutely.
Maybe 5.
10 minutes.
5.
10, because you gotta forget the lead in. hey, how you doing? What's going on? That whole small talk. Then you're going to say something about your documentary. Then you're going to go in about the kids, how the family, Then they're going to come in with the sale. And then you're going to listen to the sale. That's 10 minutes in itself.
You got too much time on your hands.
No, I don't. I just be very observant. And I'm short with these.
Too
with
much
this
time
mess.
on your hands, man.
Listen.
Yeah,
like I
man.
said, if y'all want to sell something, y'all need somebody as a listening board. Call Daryl Tao, because he will be the first one to entertain you. He might not buy it, but he going to entertain you for a smooth 10 minutes and make you feel good. You ever need a boost? For those of y'all who are telemarketers and y'all just need that boost.
Are you done?
His phone number is 75.
Are you done? All right, y'all. We get with y'all, man, the next time.
Dang, we done already. It's been an hour.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. Dang. No, it has been an hour.
But I'm glad you back on live now. You know,
bro, we've been on
everything's
live
good.
all week.
Everything's copacetic. You know what I mean?
We're busy.
Yeah.
Got a lot going on. Shout out to Jay Willis. He just started his own company.
Yeah, congratulations.
Detailing the cars. About to get my car done. I don't know when. We got to make that appointment.
Yeah,
but
congrats,
y'all,
bro.
hit me up if you want his information. You need your car detail. I keep looking up at the screen. If y'all see me when this replay comes back, if y'all see me looking up, that's because we have like we always say, we have a big screen. And
glasses.
I look up at that screen instead of looking at the camera. We need to put a black thing there so I don't look at it no more.
That's true.
And I just look at the camera.
Can't be getting everybody like the behind the scenes too much.
That's why what makes us real.
Yeah,
so then when we
no,
get
I'm saying,
studios, then
yeah.
we ain't got to do it no more. But
It's
everybody,
power in the behind the scenes though. I think you was talking about that earlier. Like everybody want to see like the end product.
Oh yeah,
It's beauty in the process, man.
How you got there?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's beauty in the process. That's
It
why.
is.
That's why I love that, man. So when you see me posting pictures and doing that, that's why.
Absolutely. She ain't got to tell everybody all your business.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mr. Post Happy, he posts everything. He gonna post me be like this. Behind the scenes.
Dang, you got the spotlight on. Let me turn the light up, man. The spotlight is right here.
Psych. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to the Real Love and Basketball. Enjoy this replay, and we will be back on next week. Actually, we got some really good stuff coming up too this season. I'm not gonna tell you because I am gonna keep mine quiet until it's time.
All right, there you go.
All right, people.
Make sure y'all share, man. Watch the replay. Till the next
Replay,
time.
share. We will holler at you guys. Peace.